Welcome back to TAMANORIUM, a mixed aquarium. Approximately 200 centimeters, 50 centimeters, combining water and land into one ecosystem. With a partition height of around 20 centimeters, this will become home to various small creatures living together. Today, we're going to see how the Glofish Tetras are adapting to TAMANORIUM. These small, genetically enhanced fish have vibrant colors that make them stand out, especially under the right lighting. They add a mesmerizing dynamic element to the aquatic section of this habitat. They have a natural behavior, schooling. In their original form as black-skirt tetras, Gymnocorimbus turnetzi, they instinctively swim in groups. This behavior is still present in Glofish Tetras, and it plays an essential role in their interaction with the environment. As I observe them, I can see that their schooling pattern remains consistent. They move in unison, adjusting their speed and direction as if following an invisible rhythm. This not only looks incredible, but it also highlights how fish instinctively adapt to their surroundings. Occasionally, some individuals break away from the group to explore different sections of the aquarium. They navigate through the open spaces and move toward areas with rocks, investigating their new home. This natural curiosity is an important aspect of their behavior in a well-structured habitat. Glofish were originally genetically modified from common aquarium fish, including tetras, zebrafish, and barbs. Specifically, Glofish tetras are derived from the black-skirt tetra. Scientists introduced fluorescent genes from jellyfish and coral to create their glowing effect. Initially, they were developed for environmental research, but later they became popular in the aquarium hobby due to their unique appearance. If we look at the land area, it's still unoccupied. This is just the beginning before I introduce new inhabitants here. The goal is to create a well-balanced ecosystem where different species can coexist. The land area has a thickness of approximately 20 centimeters, which might help retain moisture. It consists of sand, organic materials, rocks, and wood. Each of these elements plays a role in maintaining the stability of the habitat. The sand and organic materials help support microhabitats for smaller organisms. Rocks add structure, creating hiding spots and microclimates that will be beneficial for some of the land-dwelling creatures. Meanwhile, the wood provides additional texture and variation to the landscape. In the water, the rocks and sand are expected to become a home for beneficial bacteria, which will act as natural decomposers. These bacteria help break down waste and maintain water quality, forming the foundation of a stable aquatic ecosystem. As I continue to monitor the aquatic section, I notice that the Glofish tetras are not only swimming in open areas, but also exploring the bottom, especially around rocks. Some of them pause briefly near certain structures before moving again, as if assessing the environment. The presence of natural elements like rocks and driftwood creates multiple layers within the aquarium. This variety in terrain allows for different types of interaction, encouraging the fish to explore rather than just remain in the upper water column. Soon, this space will be home to various small animals like lizards, hermit crabs, turtles, and more. But first, I need to make sure their habitat is well prepared. Each species will require specific conditions, so adjustments will be made step by step to ensure a smooth introduction. I'm designing a balanced ecosystem where each component plays a role in maintaining stability. By combining aquatic and terrestrial elements, TAMANORIUM will become a unique environment where different species interact naturally. Once everything is ready, TAMANORIUM will be even more complete. Land and aquatic creatures will coexist in harmony. And the interactions between both habitats will create an interesting dynamic to observe. The partition, approximately 20 centimeters tall, effectively separates the water and land while still allowing natural interaction between both habitats. Some species might occasionally approach the water's edge, while others will utilize the available structures to navigate between different levels of the habitat. This setup ensures that each species gets the appropriate conditions they need while still feeling connected to the larger ecosystem. As more species are introduced, the way they interact with the environment will continuously evolve. For now, I will keep monitoring the aquatic residents and their adaptation process. My aquatic residents continue swimming and moving around in their habitat, showing various natural behaviors. Some prefer to stay in groups, while others explore different zones within the water. There's still so much more to do to develop this ecosystem. More adjustments will be made to optimize both the land and water sections. Additional structures and microhabitats will be introduced to enhance biodiversity. So don't forget to subscribe. The way glowfish swim is sometimes in a school and sometimes separate, but I really love it. They are very cheap, yet look amazing, and under special lighting, they even seem to glow. But I'm still unsure where to place the light. Maybe I'll hang it with a wire. My child really loves these glowfish. Do you all like them too? Are Glofish Tetras common in your area? What other fish do you think I should add? Clown loaches also seem like a great choice. A fish with the scientific name Chromobotia macrocanthus. What about freshwater lobsters? Are they safe to mix with these fish? Please list the types of lobsters that are safe. As I continue observing, I notice that Glofish Tetras are quite active. They move gracefully through the water, sometimes forming tight schools, other times scattering as they explore their surroundings. This variation in behavior makes them fascinating to watch. Their bright fluorescent colors really pop against the natural elements in the water. When they swim past rocks or driftwood, the contrast makes them stand out even more. Glofish Tetras are known to be hardy and adaptable, which makes them great for this environment. However, I want to make sure I choose compatible tank mates for them. Clown loaches, with their distinctive orange and black patterns, seem like a great addition. They're bottom dwellers and have a playful nature, which could add another layer of activity to the aquarium. But before adding any new species, I need to think about their compatibility. For example, freshwater lobsters could be an interesting choice, but I have to make sure they won't harm the fish. Some species of crayfish can be aggressive and may try to catch slow-moving fish. That's why I need to research which types are safe to keep alongside Glofish Tetras and clown loaches. I also want to ensure that every species introduced here has enough space and hiding spots. Rocks, driftwood, and other structures will help create a balanced environment where each creature feels secure. This is just the beginning of building a thriving ecosystem in TAMANORIUM. Over time, I'll introduce more species, make adjustments, and refine the habitat to ensure the best conditions for all its inhabitants. So stay tuned for more updates. If you have any suggestions for other fish or creatures to add, let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Thank you for watching without skipping. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe.